Welcome back, good people. I hope you are all having a good day. Is that straight? Let me see. It's a little bit off there. Yeah, that's better. Anyway, I am going to be going back into this abortion situation again because it has come back up in the news. Yes, it has. And I have my opinions. They have evolved over the years. I was not a big... I knew it was wrong, but I was not as, how you say now, forthright as I am right now. But I look at things a bit differently as you get older. Of course, these things happen. But anyway, we have a young woman here, and I don't know exactly why she's doing this. There's a couple of reasons why, but anyway, let's get into the show. Let's go.
Houston, we have a problem.
At any stage, right?
I trust people to make decisions about their body, and then when relevant, I think that they need to consult their medical practitioners.
Okay.
And not
If it is,
Congress.
listen, let me just ask you this question. If it is not lawful and morally acceptable to take the life of a 10-year-old child, I assume you agree with that, right? That would be wrong, correct?
I believe that.
Okay.
That is
And a
wrong.
2-year-old child.
There you go. She just said, I believe that is, you notice the lag in her voice. So she doesn't really, as far as I'm concerned, that is, she doesn't really want to say that, but she's going along with it because she knows it looks really bad if you were to just say no. So she's trying to basically straddle the fence when this is not a straddle the fence issue. It's like a light bulb. It's either on or it's off. And before we go any further, let's hear the opinion of the women from The View. Let's go. Okay, that's enough of that. Now, why is she doing this? Could be a couple of reasons. One is, and I'm guessing here, she's got a fancy schmancy job paying her a lot of money, so she doesn't want to ruin this by saying the wrong thing. Number two, she really believes in what she's saying, and she thinks it's a really benefit for the women folk. Or she could basically be just lost in the wilderness.
Same thing. That would be murder. We would all agree that's wrong. Then what is the principal distinction between the human being that is 2 years old or 9 months old or 1 week old or an hour old than one that is 8 inches further up the birth canal in the utero? What's the difference? Why is it okay in the latter case and not the former cases?
Okay, before she even answers this question, I do have sympathy for her because here's the thing. There is no good answer. There's nothing she's going to say which really makes any sense. Because any thinking person knows that what he just said it's basically irrefutable. So she's going to have to kind of dance around this and say something which really makes no sense. So you're not going to really get any answer which is in any way definitive in any sense of the matter. But anyway, let's let her go on. See what she's got to say.
I trust people to determine what to do with their own bodies.
Wow.
I trust people to determine what they do with their own body. Okay, how about the shot? How about getting the shot? You know what I'm talking about, the shot. I'm sure she doesn't trust people to do that. Right? Am I right about that? You know what I'm talking about, the shot. No, they didn't trust people to do that. No, that was mandatory. Yeah, And you can dance around using any excuse you want. When that's turned around on you, now it's a different story. I trust people to do whatever they want with their own body. Now, how does that make any sense?
Ask Dr. Robinson, based on your website and your testimony today, you clearly support the right to abort a 20-week-old unborn child. So I would love for you to explain to us, in your medical opinion, at what point in pregnancy should having an abortion no longer be an option?
Okay, I'm waiting for this answer. Let's go.
As a medical doctor,
Okay, so she's given her credential.
I understand that every pregnancy is unique.
And as a side note, I'd just like to say she has a really nice voice.
And different. I also understand that patients need to have access to care.
Every patient needs access to care. This is what's called meaningless gibberish. Anybody that doesn't know any patient needs access to care is an idiot. This is called waffling and buying time because she doesn't have an answer, or let's say a good answer.
Do you support the right of a woman who is just seconds away from birthing a healthy child to have an abortion?
I won't entertain theoreticals.
There you go. I won't entertain theoreticals. There's nothing theoretical about that. It happens.
It's not a theoretical, ma'am.
reality.
You're a medical doctor.
I am a medical doctor, and that has never happened.
Never happened in your
healthcare.
practice, ma'am, but it happens. How about if a child is halfway out of the birth canal? Is an abortion permissible then?
I'd just love to hear her answer. Let's just wait and see. And by the way, you do know what they do with the baby after the abortion. Not all the time, but it's becoming more common. Go look it up.
I can't even fathom that ever.
I'm not asking you if you can fathom it. If it occurred, would you support that abortion or not? That's unrestricted abortion,
It's
right?
a question that I can't imagine. Just like you probably can't imagine what you would do if your daughter was raped. If it hasn't happened, it may be difficult for you.
You're not going to answer this question.
Well, there you go. She had to go to the R word because the amount of times that happens is about 5%. So instead of dealing with the big picture, let's narrow into something small, which hardly ever happens, right? Just to kind of dodge the question. That's all that's going on here. And if you can't see what's going on, it's okay. One day you will. I am out.